Hello there and welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name's Sierra and today we're going to be talking about my new tumbler spinner and supplies. So I have been wanting to do some epoxy on tumblers for a while and I just have been too intimidated by it, but recently I created a water bottle for myself, this one. And because it's a powder coating, the vinyl does not want to stay on properly, and I just love this decal so much that I wanted to take it to the next level and put a coating on it so that it doesn't go anywhere and so that I have a forever seal. So I wanted to kind of do the unboxing with you guys so that you can see what comes in the kit and what all I got. Alright, so I had actually purchased this from Michaels. Amazon does carry quite a few of them, but I wanted something that I could physically look at. This is the Spin-It brand tumbler spinner, and as you can see, it is very crafty looking. It's actually very, very lightweight, which is good. I expected it to be, but you can use it with glitter, which I got an abundant supply of. Epoxy, paint, fabric, and glue. So basically what these things do is you put your tumbler on the whisk looking thing like so, and you turn it on and it rotates the tumbler so that it gets an even cure so that you don't end up with bubbles or, you know, an uneven surface. So why don't we get started on this? First I need some scissors. That would be smart, huh? Alrighty, so we're gonna get this opened up here. Alrighty. Super convenient and easy because it is already put together for you. Oh, but I can't turn it on because I don't have a plug thingy. I will have to find one. So there's not much to this unboxing apparently. It comes like this. This is what it looks like. And basically you put your tumbler on here. I have one that I'm going to coat later today on hand. Oh, the lid. Oh, that's because the tape is on there. Okay, so you just put your tumbler on there like this. And it does have a sizing thing, it looks like, right here. I don't know if you can see that, but right here it goes smaller to bigger tumbler size. That's pretty neat. So you just put it on there, and when you turn it on, there's a dial on the back side for how quickly, I believe. Let me read that. Speed adjustment, yeah. So this little dial here is how fast you want it to spin. So you turn it all the way up for quick spin, turn it all the way down for lower spin. And then you just let it cure for the amount of time that your epoxy or your resin calls for. So, oh, there's also a lock and unlock dial right there. So you just turn it to lock it and turn it the other way to unlock it. So let's see what this instruction thing calls for. I mean, that's really it. So we'll move on to my next product. That was way easier than I expected. So I bought this stuff. It's a 2-part clear coating and casting resin. So basically what you do is you mix part A with part B really well, and you can either brush it or pour it onto your tumbler. And you use one of these. This is a bad example because it's gross. You can use a sponge brush or a regular brush. I will be using sponge brushes just because I like those more than I do regular brushes because I don't like the lines that it leaves. Just me. But let's see what all this thing came with. Should have come with some measuring cups, some little medicine looking measuring cups. And we should have part A side. And my light's really, really bright today. And part B. And some measuring sticks. And some instructions. These are important with this. So it comes with these little guys. But I also purchased some of these bigger ones just in case. Alright, so how we work the epoxy or the 2-part casting resin is you mix 1-to-1 ratio. So you mix 1 part of this with 1 part of this. So basically if you measure 5 milliliters of part A, you want to measure 5 milliliters of part B and mix them together and then stir them really, really well. You have to get all of the sides really well as well. And then you just cure it, or you apply it and then you cure it. This says that it takes about 30 to 40 minutes from open to dry-ish. And then tack-free time is 24 to 48 hours. And a full cure, depending on how thick of a coating you put on it, is 3 to 7 days. So I'm actually going to do a video later on my process and my learning on this whole scenario. For today, I just wanted to go over the unboxing and show you what all I got. Please do make sure that you subscribe so that you can see that video. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to see all of my tutorials and including this one. So I also got, in my purchase yesterday, with the spinner, lots and lots of glitter. One of our local craft stores is going out of business, so I thought that I would take advantage of it and buy all of their glitter. Almost. So I got lots of fun colors to use during this process, and I'll show you a few of my favorites. So I got lots of glitter. For the tumblers, you can use really any glitter that you like. I do recommend having some paper or some sort of sticky stuff going on underneath your surface of where you're going to be applying the glitter. If you don't plan on reusing it, then you can use a sticky mat, like press and seal wrap or something along those lines. If you plan on reusing it, just use a sheet of paper or some wax paper or something that you can easily lift it up, pour it back in, and then you can reuse it. I'm all for reusing and not wasting, so I will be using paper or some other sort of non-sticky surface. Alright, so I think that really covers everything that I purchased yesterday. Oh, with the exception of glitter glue. This isn't a necessity. I mean, I think that you could probably use some other, like regular tacky glue, like Aleene's Quick Dry. But I got this because it comes with a little spreader tool thing, like that. It's like a little paintbrush. It's really kind of neat, I think. So, up to you on what you want to use, and that is some pretty thick glue too. So, less mess going on there too. Alright, so until next time, make sure that you subscribe so that you can see the tutorial on how I learned to use the epoxy on a tumbler and all of my other wacky videos. We'll see you later.